the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
This is my Google Calendar, what I want my schedule to be. I am struggling, you guys. I have been attempting to do writing first thing in the morning, but I struggle. And then I've been really wanting to give myself a real lunch break and actually stop working. But I'm struggling with that too. Honestly, I tend to start with admin type things first or social media, and my mornings just disappear. It's really, really frustrating. I've been trying to do this new routine for months now. If you guys remember the video I did with Mandy and Brittany right here about the 5 a.m. writers challenge, the goal of that was to put writing first and not let other things get in the way. So we started the day at 5 a.m. and what I learned from that challenge was 5 a.m. is too early, first of all. I mean, it's actually really nice if you're in crunch time, then it's like, yeah, I might do that again. But I tend to always, when I'm in crunch time, I tend to just stay up late instead. That's just my go-to. I get so much more done at night. But I still really, really loved getting writing done first thing. And so it's been really, really hard, you guys. I want to put writing first. If my workday can start with writing, everything else will be successful because everything else is not as hard. Anyway, you guys have requested a day in the life video. I'm gonna attempt it. Writing is my job, so you'd think there would be no problem, but I have just as hard a time making time to write as I did when I worked full time. So it's a funny thing because for whatever reason, I always prioritize it last. I want to answer emails first and do social media and all these other little projects. I think sometimes because writing is just so big, and I think I've talked about this in other videos, it's not something where you can just check a box and it's done. Like you keep coming back to it day after day after day, and it takes months and sometimes years to write a book. So, all right. This is a full-on confession, so let me just be honest with you guys. First problem, I slept in. Second problem, I was working on mailing some packages that need to go out instead of writing. I think part of it is that I'm really burnt out from the book release still and just from pushing so hard. Everything in me just wants to take a break. So I've actually read a couple books. There have been a few days where I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna write today. I'm gonna get the other stuff done. And today that's how I feel. But I think I'm gonna try to push through it because yesterday I pushed through it and I ended up writing a little over 1,000 words. So I pulled out my little novel planner. I'm using these sprints here that really help me to stay focused. And I thought, like, this is probably the perfect video to tell you guys about my new WIP a little bit more. So let's do that for a minute. My fiction WIP is Invisible Souls, as some of you guys might know, and I'm still keeping it close, but it is young adult. I really like writing young adult books, and it is fantasy, of course. But then the type of fantasy, I am still narrowing it down. I was saying urban fantasy, but then one of my patrons, JJ Otis, was like, here's the different types, and she was telling me about portal fantasy, which it's not that, and about like contemporary fantasy. I don't think it's that either. And then there's like paranormal / supernatural. I don't know. It sounds weird to me. Like I feel like I should know, but honestly, I'm approaching this book where I'm working on the characters first and the plot second, and then the world building is last. Like honestly, it plays a role in some parts for sure. So there is some world building, there is some magic going on. There are different fairy tale type creatures in it. Yeah. I don't know how to describe this book. Like, I kind of think of The Cruel Prince and how there's some elements of our world, but it's just, it doesn't matter. By the way, if you look at The Cruel Prince on Amazon and you scroll down to the product detail section to see what category it's in, it is so not helpful for me. So this didn't help at all. It's sort of in the modern world sometimes, but it's also not. And anyway, I'm still working on figuring that out, but I'm having a lot of fun writing it. I actually had written 20-ish thousand words a few months ago, and then I stopped and I had to focus on the Enchanted Crown release and on finishing that book. And so it's been a while since I've done anything with the story. I think I started it almost a year ago now. And so I actually replotted it. I realized that there was like a midpoint that was totally not the midpoint. It happened way earlier on in the book, and then there was something that happened earlier on that was totally the midpoint. And the ending is still a little bit fuzzy, although I fleshed it out a lot more, and it's totally different. And it's, what can I say? I am a discovery writer, so I feel like I should know more than I do, but at the same time, I love discovering it as I go. And so I do have like a very rough outline, kind of like a Save the Cat Writes a Novel story beat mixed with the 3-act story structure. It's something kind of like its own right now. But anyway, what I had to do after I moved around the pieces of the story is that I also have totally changed the timeline and other details. And so as I go through, I am basically filling in holes where I didn't write something and I need something, or I'm rewriting a scene, or in some rare cases, I'm taking little chunks of what I already had and keeping it and moving it into that new chapter. So that's my fiction project. And then I also am trying to work on drafting a nonfiction book this month as well. That's right, 2 projects. And the only reason this is even remotely working, which I don't know if I can really say that it's working yet, we'll see, but nonfiction is just so completely different from fiction that so far I can kind of manage switching projects. And I have written, like, I started from scratch. I got rid of my old stuff that I had written for the Marketing for Authors book, and I started from scratch, and I have a little over 7,000 words, so not as far as I wanted to be. It's April 15th, and I definitely wanted to be further in both projects. But like I said, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. Full disclosure, instead of writing, I keep doing other things. Like, I need to do them. So I guess it's good because it's got to get done. But like, for example, I broke my camera almost, I think, a full month ago now. So I was stuck between, do I fix it or do I get a new camera? Like, what do I do? I've been looking into it and researching, and I actually have the actual camera in a package ready to be mailed into the place where they fix it. When I then started watching more YouTube videos, and I got kind of intrigued with this camera right here, M50, Canon M50. And I was just like, maybe it's time to level up because my old camera is not that great. I've had it for almost 2 years now, and it served me well, but it's like, it's not really the level, like I should be going to the next level if I want to continue doing YouTube well, and I do. So this is the scary thing though. $650. $650. But it's like one of the top vlogging cameras. I think my other one cost, what did this one cost? Let's see, let's find out. Wow, okay, this other one cost $370. So it was actually more expensive than I thought, but still, it's almost $300 more. So yeah, I'm doing stuff like this instead of writing. Why do I do this? I'm struggling. I am struggling. And here's the dumb thing. It's only a little after noon, so there's tons of day left, but I already feel like a failure because I didn't do my writing first. And so this is how my days have been going this month as I try to make this plan work. And I don't know, is it just not gonna work for me to put writing first? Like, what do I do? Is there a new method? I'm gonna have to think on this. The whole point of putting writing first was so that I wouldn't be frustrated all day knowing that I wanted to write and putting it last, but now I'm just frustrated because I didn't do it. So it's like, is this really more successful? I'm so hungry I can't even think straight. So I'm gonna go eat lunch and try to come up with a new approach, and maybe it's just giving grace to myself and starting over. This is supposed to be a productivity vlog of my new schedule, but I just wasted an hour. I'm just not feeling it. This is the problem with creating for a living, is sometimes like I have hit some kind of very serious burnout, and I am just, there's nothing there to create, and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like recording a video. I should record author budgets today and another funny video, and I am doing this video, but I feel like I'm all over the place. I don't know, some days it's just hard to make sense, and everything that I'm saying, I'm like, what was I saying gibberish? What was I saying? But I had a late lunch. I do feel a little better, and my hubby came home, so I took the opportunity to be like, hey, let me run this business thing by you. I need like a businessy opinion. And I told him about the camera differences. Like, do I just fix my old camera? It's not great quality, but it's not hopefully that expensive compared to maybe 2 or 3 times as much. I could get a new camera. It could be like really high quality, really nice. I could take my YouTube channel to the next level. His advice was so simple. He's like, could you make that money back in a month? And I was like, yeah, I could actually, because I have my amazing patrons in the video club who literally support this YouTube channel. And then of course the YouTube channel itself continues to grow, and each month it does a little bit better. So I was like, yeah, actually I could. He goes, then do it. Why are decisions so easy for some people? They are not easy for me. I am still waffling over getting a stand for my laptop, like something like this, or getting an actual monitor and a computer. I've been thinking about this for over a year now, and I cannot decide what would be better, so I have done neither. And I just put my computer on a little box. Oh crap, I don't know anything about cameras. I don't even know if this comes with the things it needs to come with. If I have to level up my channel as far as equipment, that means I have to level up my channel as far as knowledge. Don't judge me. I'm gonna let myself think about it till the end of the day before I decide. I still have my old camera in the kitchen boxed up if I really wanted to. Okay, I need to get something done today. So at the very least, I'm gonna go mail the book orders that came in, because I still have a few. In case you don't know, I got a few extra from Ingram Spark. Which way am I pointing? Right there. So I still have those in there on my website, and I've been selling just little bits now and then, and it's nice, it's casual, and it gives me an excuse to go get a Starbucks. So I'm gonna go do that, and at least one thing will be checked off the list today, and then I'm gonna come back.
I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze, in the face of defeat, yeah.
Everything in me wants to quit for the day. My balloons are still up from the release. It's like 3 weeks, you guys. 3 weeks. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my laptop and try to write in bed, and I'm gonna make myself do at least an hour of writing, and then whatever I get, that's what I get, and I'll let myself have a break and maybe read a book or watch Netflix. The saddest thing is that I love this story. I know once I start writing it, I will be having such a good time. It's not the story, it's me being really burnt out. I just don't want to work right now at all. I don't know what to do. I think I pushed too hard on the release. I really did. Do I keep pushing now is the question, or do I take it easy? I've been just staring at this and watching videos about it and about people who have it, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Can't believe I'm about to go spend this much. Here we go. Small business just bought me a camera. Woo! I have been thinking about just scrapping this vlog altogether because I'm feeling like a failure. My whole point, the reason that I set out to vlog today, was originally going to be to share with you my new writing routine, or my attempts at it at least. And I have been writing. I have like 24,000 in Invisible Souls and 7,000 or 8,000 in the marketing book, but today was just a no-go. There's some sort of block and I can't even think about it. Like, I open up my computer and instead of going to the Word document, I open up YouTube and I do something else. And so the first thing that I gotta say is, like, it's all about how you frame it. I was feeling like a failure when it comes to writing stuff, but I've been doing a lot lot of YouTube stuff today. Like, I've been talking to you guys first of all, but I also have been doing a ton of research, and I just bought officially a new camera and it's freaking me out. And that took a lot of research. That was like, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos. I was like, can I even learn how to use this? I had packaged up my old camera and now I'm obviously not gonna mail it in. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it actually. Like, I don't know if I can repurpose the parts or I don't know. So I'm gonna have to look into that today too. But what I realized is that there are some things that I just don't have it in me to do today. And then there are other things that I do. Like the idea of editing this video here that I am making for you guys. I got excited about the idea. I've been pulling the little clips that I've filmed throughout the day as I'm trying to learn how to do B-roll. And I just pulled them onto my computer here, and then I made a little vlog folder in my YouTube folder. So yeah, I think I'm going to drag them into iMovie and sit up and have some fun playing with this. It's supper time and she's hungry. Oh my goodness. Are you hungry? Are you a hungry baby? Really? So earlier today we went for a, okay. Did we go for a car ride earlier? We did, we went for a car ride. We went out, we got food. You want food right now? Is that what you want? I had no idea. No, that can't be it. That's not possible. Or is what you're saying I'm not gonna get any work done until I feed you? Okay. I guess we're gonna go feed the baby. You have a good supper. Yes. Okay, don't mind Penny eating dinner in the background, but I edited this video for about an hour and I realized that I did a lot of things. I just didn't do what I wanted to do. This vlog isn't turning out the way I wanted it to. This writing day isn't turning out the way I wanted it to. This entire year, while we're at it, isn't turning out the way I wanted it to. But you make the best of it, you know what I mean? And so I know that I'm excited about the story, but for whatever reason, I am fully blocked during the day. It's only after the world gets quiet that I'm finally able to get into this story. And so as much as I want to be that cool author who has a routine and knows what she's doing and actually writes every day, which was totally the goal for this month, by the way. As much as I want to be that, that's just not what I am right now. And I have to accept it. I have to accept that this is a season with some burnout and I cannot keep pushing it because it's just going to make it harder and harder. Pushing it didn't help me at all today. There are times when you need to push through like I did for my release. And then there are times when you just need to accept that maybe actually this project needs to wait. If this book doesn't get written as fast as I want it to, that's okay. You know what I mean? And here's what's the funniest part is as I'm saying that and I'm giving myself the freedom to be like, if I don't finish the first draft of this book this month, that's okay. That makes me want to go write it because there's not pressure anymore. And so how weird is that? I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. So I guess I'll just wrap up this vlog with a very shaky ending. Sorry about that. With just saying, I'm sorry this was not the productivity that I hoped it was gonna be. But hopefully you still got something out of it. Hopefully you can feel encouraged if you're also in a weird mental space, especially this month for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really hard month. Just so many reasons, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So if you're struggling, just know you're not the only one. And if you're doing well, then high five. Because that's amazing too. And this is the roller coaster of life, honestly. So I just need to get better at accepting it. My Enneagram 3 side is like, must be producing to be a good person, must be providing value, must be doing. And I'm just not able to produce and I'm not able to do right now at the same rate that I would like to be. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments because I would like to do more vlog style videos like this, but I might be terrible at it. Let me know. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day and that's it for now. So give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. One more thing I have to show you. Look who's sitting in the corner, all cute and weird. Penny, what are you doing? You wanna go play laser? Okay, let's go.
I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze, in the face of defeat, yeah. I was ruled out with no bailout, on my own, all alone, left to bleed out. But I rose up from the ground, just like I was spellbound. All the odds were against me, so I